Hey, welcome back to my channel. Thanks so much for joining me today. My name is Jerry and I am one frugal introvert. I am learning all about budgeting, cash stuffing, sinking funds, diversifying my income streams, and pretty much anything related to personal finances. So if you're interested in learning along with me, then please be sure to hit that like button on this video, subscribe and comment down below. And also please don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you always know whenever I upload new content. So today's August 8th. I'm going to be doing a weekly check-in for the first week of August. I'm also going to be doing a cash unstuffing from my cash envelopes so we can see if I have any rollover money left over. And then I'm also going to be stuffing a total of $60 into my weekly envelopes as well. So if you're interested in seeing me do this, then just keep watching. So here's the expense tracker that I use in the Go Girl Budget Planner, and I will leave the link in the description box below if you are interested in purchasing this particular budget planner. But let's just get started. So on the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, that's where most of my transactions occurred. I do get paid a monthly paycheck, and so the 1st of the month is usually when I pay the majority of my bills, all of my larger bills. On the 1st, I paid my Verizon bill, which was $90, my CDM Health, which is therapy, that was $80, and then I contributed $50 to my savings and $390 to my sinking funds. And if you haven't seen that video, I will link it up in the cards. On the 2nd, my investments came out, which was $100. I paid my rent for $548.92. And then I made payments on my credit cards, one for Bank of America for $184, and then one for Walmart for $1042. On the 3rd, my second set of investments for Robinhood came out, and that was $25. Now on the 4th, this is actually unbudgeted, and let me know if this has ever happened to you before, but I woke up on the 4th that morning and my left ear the hearing was like muffled in it. I could barely hear out of it. I would say my hearing was at about maybe like 40% at the time. I had never experienced that before. So I did a Google search and I started reading about all these things that could possibly have contributed to it. And so I ended up going to doctor's care, and I paid $75 for them to basically look in my ear and tell me that nothing was wrong. But I think it was really just my sinuses, because as the day went on, my hearing started to come back and I started to feel a lot better. But yeah, that's where that $75 came from. On the 5th, I paid my internet bill, which was $72.25. And then I made a purchase. I actually purchased Canva Pro for $123.58. And I highlighted this in purple to let me know that I don't need to add this into my expenses for this month's paycheck, because I already have a business sinking fund. So that's where this $123.58 is actually coming out of. On the 6th, I made a purchase at Walgreens for $147 and then Food Lion for $449. The 7th was a no spend day. And then on the 8th, which is today, I went to a restaurant and my boyfriend actually paid, but I just left the tip, which was $5, and I took it out of my groceries envelope. Now, I have a question for you all, and let me know in the comments below what you think. So do you consider these days as no spend days, or only the days where you did not spend anything? I think I consider these days as no spend days, because these are like bills and savings. They're not like miscellaneous or like frivolous purchases. So I think I want to consider these as no spend days, but let me know if you consider these as no spend days or if they are spend days. But these are all of my purchases for the week so far. I didn't really have too many. So on this page, I usually go in throughout the month and I write in the actual and the difference. So I did this already, as you can see. For Verizon, I put in my $90, my CDM therapy, I put in my $80, the savings $50, and my sinking funds for $390. I did this on the 1st, so that's why the rent and the internet aren't on there, but I'm gonna add those in now. So for my rent, it was actually, let's go back and look. Rent was $548.92. And so let me grab my calculator so I can figure out what the difference is. So 550 minus 548.92, that is a difference of $1.08. And then for my internet, it was $72.25, so that was a $0 difference. And then the rest of this stuff, I can't fill this in right now, but I will fill it in as the month progresses. And then one thing I also want to mention as well is the extra income that I got. So I won some giveaways. One of the giveaways I actually won last month from Jenny Budget here on YouTube, and I will leave her channel below in the description box. I won a $50 giveaway from her last month, and she Cash Apped me the money. So the money is still actually on my Cash App card. I used about $7 of that last month, and so I'm just kind of rolling the other $43 over to this month. And then the other day, I actually won a giveaway from Budget It Tara here on YouTube as well. So check the description box for the link to her channel as well. But I won $25 from her as well. So that money is also on my Cash App card. And so combined, that's a total of $68 that I have from giveaways that I'm going to include in this month's income. So thank you both so much. I really, really do appreciate it. And if you guys haven't checked out their channels or subscribed to them, please check out their channels and let them know that I sent you there. So now that I have the weekly expenses tracked and out of the way, what I'm going to do now is just pull out my wallet, and then we are going to do a little bit of cash unstuffing to see how much I have left over in my envelopes, and then we're going to stuff the $60. Hey y'all, I'm back with my wallet, so let's get started with the unstuffing. So I'm gonna pull out my envelopes here, and then I do actually have some change in here as well, so I'm gonna pull that out. It's not too much, it's 51 cents, so I'm just gonna put that into my change jar. And if you guys haven't seen this already, this is the change jar that I bought from Ross, and it says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart." I love this little change jar. So if you're interested in it, definitely go check out Ross to see if they have any more of these. All right, so let's see how much I have left over in groceries. So in groceries, I have $30 left over. So I'm just gonna sit that here for the time being. Home, I still have $10 left over in here. We're actually gonna roll this money over. So I'm gonna stick it back into the envelope. And the reason I'm rolling that over is because I need to get some laundry detergent and things like that. So I'm gonna roll this money over and then add more to it for this week. Medicine never had anything in it, and neither did self-care. And then miscellaneous still has the $25 in it. So I actually did really, really well. I did not spend that much money for this week, so I'm really proud of myself. Now, for the groceries envelope, I would have had $25 left in here, but I took the $5 out to pay for the tip at the restaurant that we went to today. And I forgot that I had this $25 in my miscellaneous envelope, and I should have taken the $5 out of the miscellaneous. So I am going to take this $5 and put it back here. So that gives me a total of $35 that I'm gonna sit here. This $20 is gonna go back into my miscellaneous. I'm just gonna roll it over, and I'm hoping to just keep it in here for the rest of the month. We'll see about that. I don't know, but we'll see if we can keep that $20 in there. But we're going to be adding a total of $35 to our rollover challenge that we're doing. So let me grab my binder here. I'm gonna sit this aside. So this is my rollover envelope here, and I'm actually not going to count any of this money. I'm just going to stick it in here, and then I'll count it up maybe at the end of the year is when I'll count it. And then I think what I'm gonna do is with this rollover money, whatever I have at the end of the year is going to be an extra debt payment to probably my student loans. So I'll keep you guys updated on that. And so here's my little money box here. I'm gonna take out the money that I'm gonna be stuffing in my cash envelopes for this week. It is a total of $60. So let's just count it up. 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, and 60. So not a lot that I'm working with, but this is really all that I need. This is really all that I work with throughout the weeks. Because like I said, all of my bills pretty much have been paid already.
I pay my bills are paid.
And so I just have like miscellaneous expenses and groceries and other smaller bills that I pay throughout the rest of the month. So let's get started. Groceries is going to get a total of $40. So it's going to get a 20, a 10, and then these 2 5s for a total of $40. And this is what I normally would give myself each week throughout the month. So I'm just gonna stick this in here. Home is gonna get $10 as well, and we're gonna add this with the $10 that's already in there. So that's gonna give me $20. I'm actually going to give myself $10, this last $10 for medicine. And then self-care and miscellaneous won't get anything for this week. And so all of my cash envelopes have been stuffed. And we are done. So this was a pretty quick video. I didn't really have too many expenses that I did. I didn't really have a lot of money to stuff. So yeah, it was very short and quick. But if you enjoyed this video and if you would like to see more videos like this in the future, then please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And once again, don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you always know whenever I upload new videos. But until next time, peace.